Good evening to everyone. Uh, Today, let's start the class. Today, we will discuss what is monopolistic market and what are the features of monopolistic market, price and output decision in the monopolistic market, and what are the features of oligopoly and how a oligopoly market condition a farm will get maximum output and it has equilibrium price. Let's start with what is monopolistic competition. Mono- Monopolistic competition is the mixture of perfect competition and monopoly. It is the monopolistic market is combination of both monopoly and perfect competition. It has the feature of both monopoly as well as perfect competition. Some of the features of the monopolistic competition are here. First feature is the monopolistic firm enjoys monopoly position as far as a particular brand is concerned. Here, uh, there are second feature is here the large number of seller exists in the market. Each seller produces a very small part of market supply, and every farm has uh, each limit every farm is limited in its size. And next feature is the product differentiation. On the differentiation is on the basis of brand, size, color, shape. You can have example of soap, Lux soap, Dope, Lifebuoy. These are the differentiated product, but the product is same, that is soap. And it is also in case of toothpaste also. There are so many brand are there, like Dant Kanti, that is Ayurvedic, and Close Up, Bubble, Brew, Colgate, and the are the brand of toothpaste. Here the product are differentiated. In perfect competition, what was the feature? There was the feature that the product was homogeneous in nature, but here the product is differentiation. Next feature is here freedom of entry and exit. Uh, Here, any firm can enter to the market, and the existing firm or old firm can exit from the market or enter. Anyone can enter. Any new firm can enter to the market, whereas the existing firm can exit from the market. These are the features. And another feature is here selling cost. Selling cost, it means when a farm sell its products, it bear cost like promotion cost. Promotion, it promotes its brand through various advertisement. It has to bear advertisement cost or promotion expenses, and salary of marketing staff. It has to pay salary to the marketing staff. Various sales manager are there. They advertise their product. That's why they get salary, and the selling cost is added in the product. That's why the price is in the product. The price is included here. Selling cost is also included. Next feature is absence of interdependence. Here means each farm has its own production. Every farm has its own production and marketing policy. It has different farm has different strategy or different marketing policy. It has to attract the customer. It has various marketing policy. So number of farm is influenced by other farm. Is not influenced by the other farm. Here
Sir, କୋଉ
farm
subject ପଢଉଛନ୍ତି?
monopolistic competition.
Thank
Monopolistic competition. I am telling about features of monopolistic competition. Already five features I have told you. Fifth number one is absence of interdependence. Here the funds are not depend upon in each other. Here in they are independent. Next feature is group. A group means a number of farms. Here the product are closely associated, but there is the product is not same. Example maybe toothpaste. I told you that there are various brand of toothpaste. Here there are various group and various brand are exist. Here product product is same, but the quality of the product is different. And next one is here the AR corp or average revenue corp is otherwise called as demand curve. It is downward sloping. You know already that aggregate demand curve is sensitive to the price. When price increases, demand falls. When price falls, demand increases. That is here average revenue is the demand curve, and it is also downward sloping. It is like monopoly. It has the I told you first starting. I told you that it has the feature of both monopoly and perfect competition. That means it is a combo of monopoly as well as perfect competition. That's why both the feature of both the market are exist in the monopolistic competition. And next one is the here lack of perfect knowledge about market condition. The customer has there it here the customer has customer does not have perfect knowledge about market condition. But in the perfect competition, what was the feature there? Everyone has perfect knowledge about market condition. The buyers know the price, the seller know the price. But here what happens? Only the seller or buyer, the competitor also doesn't know about the full information. Here, information lack of information is there. Next one is here two-dimensional competition. Two-dimensional competition in the sense that here both price factor as well as non-price uh, factor are there. Price factor is mean when price increases, the demand for the product declines, or when price falls, the demand for the product increases. That is the price competition. And another competition is the non-price competition. Non-price competition means here firms compete on the basis of its brand, product quality, or advertising quality. Here what happened when as far as brand is concerned, the product is demanded. Suppose a product is that let's take shoes. Shoes are there, so many shoes are.
घर कब
Hello,
गया? हाँ?
shoes are
क्यों?
there. So shoes are various companies shoes are there, but there are some brands like uh, like example of sorry, I forgot to there are some brands of shoes whose price is high because as far as brand is concerned, here price is high. Another one is the quality, and as far as brand name is concerned, here qualitative aspect are given importance. And here also advertisement also has much more importance. When advertisement is attractive, the customer purchase that goods. In the advertisement, the industry owner spends so much money. That is why it is two-dimensional competition. Two-dimensional in the sense that price competition and non-price competition. These are the two factors. These are the nine features of monopolistic competition. Here, on that basis, here combination of both monopoly as well as perfect competition is involved. Here, now let's go to the equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition here it is also same. It is also same. Imperfect competition here. I told in the previous class that there is a table where average revenue was not equal with marginal cost and marginal revenue and average revenue. But in the perfect competition, what was this feature? That average revenue is equal with price as well as marginal revenue. Here all were equal, but here it is like monopoly competition. So here aggregate demand sorry, average revenue corp each demand corp and MR corp, that is also downward sloping. Here I can show you through present PPT. Monopolistic competition. Look at this. This is down. This is where the W line is otherwise called as demand curve. Imperfect in case of imperfect competition, what happens? That is the demand schedule. Sorry, the table here. Average revenue is falling, as well as marginal revenue also falling. In that way, it is the equilibrium of the monopolistic competition can be attained by these two conditions. That is here in perfect competition, what are the condition, and monopoly, what are the condition? That is also here condition for the monopolistic market. First one is the MR is equal to MC. Marginal revenue is equal with marginal cost. And second one is the marginal cost marginal revenue from below, which is at QS point. In this figure here at point QS, output is attained because MC and MR is equal at that point. In the above line, you can see this, that marginal revenue is equal with marginal cost. So that equilibrium price is determined and equilibrium output is determined. It is the equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition, the condition, there are primary condition and secondary condition. Primary condition means MR is equal to MC is the primary condition, and the secondary condition is MC cuts MR from below. Here
Hello, sir, mic ta cover ଅଛି, audio clear ଆସୁନି.
Clear na sir? नहीं तो सर ठीक अच्छे.
Okay, sir, continue.
Okay. Here the two conditions are there. According to this two condition, here MR is equal to MC at QS point, or here QS point is the equilibrium output, PS is the equilibrium price. On that basis, here equilibrium output and equilibrium price is determined. Here also there are two market two short time period, short run and long run. You already know, last class I told you that short run is a short period where every factor is fixed factor, only a single factor is variable factor. But in the long run, what happens? Every factor is variable factor. We can vary everything, land, labor, capital, everything you can vary. But in the short run, only a single factor, that may be labor or any one factor is variable factor. In the short run, what happens? The monopolistic competition attain supernormal profit as well as loss. In short run, what happens? The monopolistic firm only gets supernormal profit. Supernormal profit means when total revenue is greater than total cost. That is supernormal profit. In the short run, he gets supernormal profit. Here, it is the condition here. MR is equal to MC at point QM. Here, the equilibrium output is produced, and the marginal cost is equal with marginal revenue, and marginal cost cut marginal revenue from below. Here is the equilibrium point. In the short run, the monopolistic firm can get supernormal profit as well as loss. It is the figure of supernormal profit. Here, total revenue is greater than total cost. Another one is loss. It can get loss or subnormal profit in short run, because it gets subnormal profit or supernormal. Short run is a very short period that a firm gets loss, he can exit from the market. But when it gets supernormal profit, the outsider firm will attract to the market. This is in the short run. But in the long run, what happens? In the long run, the firm will get only the normal profit. Normal profit means total revenue is equal with total cost. how total revenue and total cost is calculated? Total revenue is the combination of, that means average revenue into Q. Q means output, unit of output sold. Average revenue सहित जदि आउटपुट को माने मल्टीप्लाई करा जाए, यूनिट ऑफ आउटपुट मल्टीप्लाई करा जाए, ताले हमें पाइबा टोटल रेवेन्यू, एंड द टोटल कॉस्ट विल गेट by multiplying average cost. Here for mistakenly written as SATC, but it is long run average cost. Long run average cost here means average cost into Q is called total cost. Here total revenue is equal with total cost. It is the monopolistic competition. In monopolistic competition, in the long run, it gets normal profit. Normal profit. So in the long run, every firm is attracted to get profit. That's why what happened, the every firm will get normal profit, since because the profit in long run it gets normal profit, because in the long run it what happens, the suppose in an industry some firms are getting profit. Due to getting profit, the firm outside industry will come to the firm will come to the or enter to the market, because here free entry and free exit feature is exist. That's why the new firm will attracted to the market, and they will produce. Here output increases but profit declines to normal profit. Normal profit. And when some firms are loser, then they can exit from the market. Then they can exit, then means they are suffering loss. That's why they can exit from the market, but that's why it gets normal profit. In the monopolistic market competition, what happens, the in the long run the firm will get normal profit. Then we'll go through oligopoly market condition. Oligopoly market oligopoly market means here are some features. Here oligopoly market, in oligopoly market few seller or few firm are there. They sell homogeneous or differentiated product. Both the products they sell, both the differentiated and homogeneous product. I forgot to tell you that one thing, in the monopolistic market, it is the I told you this short run and long run. It is the individual firm. In case of group firm, that means combination of all individual will, when we add marginal revenue, average revenue of all, we will get some type of figure in the market. Like that, it will be average revenue and marginal revenue line will be flatter than single firm, because in case of single firm only the single seller is there. Single seller is there, but in monopolistic market we will take all the firm and combine all the firms, and we will get average revenue and marginal revenue line. Here is the selling cost is the most important part. Selling cost means, already I told you that selling cost are cost incurred in order to alter the position or shape of the demand curve for the product. Selling cost has the important part in the monopolistic competition and oligopoly. Selling cost has important place both in the monopolistic competition as well as oligopoly competition. Here selling cost includes advertisement cost, advertisement expenditure of the industry of the farm, promotion expenses of the farm, and salary of the marketing agency or various salesmen salary are added. That's why according to the selling cost variation, the price of the product are fixed. Here selling cost includes all these. The concept of selling cost is based on two assumptions. It is based on two assumptions. First one is buyers don't have any perfect knowledge about different type of product. The buyer or the consumer has known any perfect knowledge about the market condition. That's why he can the farm can cheat him her easily, because in that condition what happen, he doesn't know the prices of the product. Then he can suppose the price is fixed as 10 rupees, but the customer has no knowledge about that. It is this price of the product is 10 rupees. He can cheat it by selling to the consumer at rs 15. Here 5 rupee are lost by the consumer, surplus is lost by the consumer, whereas the producer will get surplus. Selling cost is based on two assumptions. First one is the, I told you, there is no perfect knowledge about market condition, and second one is buyers demand and taste can be changed. That means the buyer can, we have different taste and choices now. uh, Now suppose you are consuming namkeen, now namkeen goods, salty goods. At the same after 5 times you can have different taste. You can choose some sweets, that is different taste and demands are there. And so and also it is these 2 point also here added. The fashion is different. In the 1970s, what will happen, the actor were wearing the blue button pant. Now it is changed to this. The style has been changed to now jeans pant, and jeans pant now it has changed in torn jeans pant. It is also fashion. The selling cost depends upon these two factors. Then oligopoly market here, then, or we'll compare monopolistic competition with perfect competition, or we'll look into this after oligopoly market. Okay, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we will go through oligopoly market. Oligopoly market consists of few seller. Few seller, that is 2 to 10 seller. That means the industry consists of maximum 10 owner, 10 farmer there maximum, whereas more than 2 or less than 10. The first feature is here both homogeneous and heterogeneous product are both both homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous means, you know already that homogeneous means equal in shape, size, color, quantity, that is equal in homogeneous goods, whereas heterogeneous means different quality or differentiated product. Here both product exist. Both product means differentiated and homogeneous product exist. Okay, homogeneous product, maybe we can take the example of aluminum, copper, steel, zinc, iron. These are the example of homogeneous product that are the market, aluminum market, where all aluminum are same. Okay, then heterogeneous market. Heterogeneous means automobile. You can go through automobile sector, soap, detergent sector, and toothpaste. Everywhere here heterogeneous product. Heterogeneous means the product is same. So automobile means the bike or various scooty are there. So that is heterogeneous goods. There is no homogeneous product exist in the automobile sector, because uh, because there are so many companies. Hero and Honda are another two company. Hero producing other bike, Honda producing other bike, and Yamaha produce other product. That is heterogeneous product. Next feature is here few seller are exist. Already I told you that there are minimum 2 seller and maximum 10 seller. More than 2, 2 or more than 2 or less than 10. Next feature is here interdependence. All farms are interdependent. Here action of one farm depends on other farms. Suppose there are farms, they can uh, take their decision by looking into other decision. It is called interdependence. They depends upon one another. It is in oligopolistic market, all firms are interdependent. Okay. Then here is, I told you that selling cost. Selling cost, here also advertising cost exists. Every firm advertises their product on a frequent basis with the intention to reach more and more customer. In order to attract more customer, it advertise its product in such a way that it can attract or it can increase the demand for the product. That's why it makes expenditure on advertisement cost, so that here price is high. The competition, here every seller keeps an eye over its rival means the competitor firm. There are suppose there are two firm, a b. A firm depends upon b firm. When the firm A increases price, the B firm will not increase price because it will get profit with low price. Whereas the A firm will decline the price, then B firm will also decline the product. In that sense, he react, because decline in price increase the demand for the product. That's why it uh, it reacts when price fall. Here also, in the market, in the oligopolistic market, there is pre-entry and entry. There is restriction to enter new business and exit from because the firms can easily exit the industry whenever they want, but it has to face certain barrier to enter into it. That means, and in order to enter to the market is very difficult, but in order to exit from the market it's easy. Here is the feature that it can exit from the industry anytime it can choice, but it cannot enter to the market it choice, because here the buyer could be government license. Suppose in making production, it has to be a license, uh, patent rights. I told you that higher capital requirement is there for the investment. To make investment, high capital is required, and high technology, complex technology knowledge should have also knowledge to the industrialist, so that he can enter to the market. Here are the difficulty. That's why here entry is difficult, whereas exit is easy. uh, Causes of existence of oligopoly. Oligopoly কাহিকি exist করে মানে there are some causes due to which oligopoly market condition exist. First one is large investment capital. Large investment capital means those who have large amount of money, or those who have large amount of capital can the entrepreneur can enter to the market. That will have easy to the owner, because it has the large amount of large amount of capital. It is the factor which that's why oligopoly exists. Due to bulky of invest capital, he can invest easily, and that's why oligopoly exists. Next one is control of indispensable resources. A few firms may control some indispensable resources, which may enable them to secure several advantage. Cost advantage is there. The resources are optimally utilized. Then the third one is legal restriction and patents. In order to produce a goods, a producer has to patent its rights. Suppose a producer is producing the goods, but it has no patent right. It has the patent right of another person. Then it has to give share or give profit share to the patent right owner. Those who have patent right ownership will get this share. Otherwise, he can take legal action. On the basis, oligopoly exists. That's why oligopoly exists, in the sense that here price also increases on the basis of legal right, legal patent right. It concern here the legal right has the is concerned. It has to increase the price of the product, because it has to pay price for the patent right. And economies of scale. In the oligopoly market, what happens? The economies of scale arises. Those firms who will have economies of scale, that means they are better off better off in the sense that they will get profit when they minimize the cost, and they will get maximum profit when the land labor capital are well organized. Here what happen, well organized land labor capital will lead to economies of scale. Economies of scale lead to minimization of cost, maximization of output, and maximization of output leads to maximum profit. It is economies of scale. When a farm will economically economies of the scale are efficient, or the efficiency of the farm increases, or it minimizes the cost, it will get maximum profit. Or we can example of supernova profit, it get supernormal profit. Otherwise it when there is diseconomy in the economy, or it mismanages the land labor and capital, then it gets losses or subnormal profit. And another factor is superior and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur may be superior. Suppose a new industry enter to the market, he is superior than another, then he will eliminate the all the cost and eliminate all the revenue. Because here what happens, the superior entrepreneur will attract to the consumer by making various advertisement. Here when his product advertises in a better way, he will get maximum profit. He will, that means here the superior firm will eliminate the uh, subordinate entrepreneur. Next, there are here there are three theory are there: Carnot model, Stackelberg model, and another one is Paul Swayze model. First comes into the point of Carnot model. In Carnot model, the Carnot model it was propounded by Augustine Carnot. Augustine Carnot defined the Carnot model, which is very simple model. Here I told you there are two firm or 10 firm. Here I will take the example of two firm. Maybe there is two industry. Two industry exist in, sorry, two firm exist in the industry. In a industry, suppose a firm A and firm B exist. Here assumption is there that assumption is that the two firms produce homogeneous and indistinguished goods. That means homogeneous product are homogeneous and indistinguishable goods. There are no other firm in the market who produce the same good or substitute goods. Only two firms are there. No other firm can enter or will enter to the market. No new firm can enter to the market. Here only the two firm are there, firm A and firm B. There all just exist one market for the product. That means the product are produced by two firm A and B. In the assumption stated above, the Carnot duopoly model relied on the following assumption. Also, Carnot duopoly model, it is called duopoly in the sense that here two firm are there. That's why here it is called duopoly market. Okay. Here each farm chooses a quantity to produce. Suppose two farm are there, A farm, B farm. A farm chooses to produce 50 quintal and B farm chooses to produce 50 quintal. Each farm has its share to, or its choice to choose the product, how much it will produce. Next one is all farms make this choice simultaneously. Simultaneously at the same time. At the same time means simultaneously. Suppose farm A and farm B are there, the contract is signed between the two that they will produce the product simultaneously at the same time. The model is, next one is, the model is restricted to one stage game. Farms choose their quantity only once. Suppose first time farm A chooses to produce 50 quintal, that means he will produce only 50 quintal, not more or not less. It is the only once it has choice to produce 50 quintal, or you can, it has the decision to produce, it has one choice. After one choice, it will cannot change. It will not change the amount, the quantity of product. The cost structure of the farm are public information. That means the cost of, suppose how much cost are bear by the farm are publicly publicly informated, so that everyone have knowledge to the knowledge about the price. Okay, then we will go to the figure. uh, Here, what happened? Each farm decides how much a good to produce. Both farms know the market demand cost. Every farm has knowledge about the demand cost, but every demand curve as well as supply curve. Here, each farm takes the other farm choice of output level as fixed. Okay, I told you that if the two farms begin out of equilibrium, at least one would have an incentive to move, thus violating the assumption that quantity chosen are fixed. That means one violated the assumption that only fixed amount of output is produced, but it can negate and increase its production. Here violation of case, and here the government takes action against the farm. Okay, then one second one is Stackelberg model. Stackelberg model, here what happens in Stackelberg model, each farm, Stackelberg model lies in its fast movers advantage factor. Here in Conrad model, what happens at the same time, both the farm have to choose their quantity of product. But in Stackelberg model, what happen? First farm A will choose, after that B farm will choose. But Conrad model was based on at the same time or simultaneously they will choose the product. But here Stackelberg model, only one after another. Farm A will choose. Suppose now told you that farm A will produce 50 quintal, and farm B after decision of 50, farm A, it will select its decision, and it can increase output, or it can decline its output by looking into the each other farm's reaction. Okay, in Conrad model, both farms make their choices simultaneously, but have no communication beforehand. There are no communication between the farm A and farm B. But in the Stackelberg model, farm 1 not only announces the past, but farm 2 knows that what farm announces. That means after those who select the quantity of product, another farm will have knowledge about that it has chosen the 50 quintal or some amount. It has the knowledge. Then farm A decided first, which meet half of the market demand. Then second farm decides to meet the half of the remaining market demand. That means suppose market demand is 100 quintal. Then 50 quintal is chosen by farm A, and another 50 quintal is can be chosen by the farm B. That is the Stackelberg model. Okay. Okay. Then Paul-Swiji model or king demand curve. I told you there are three theory: Conrad model, Stackelberg model, and Paul-Swiji model. Paul-Swiji model. Look at the Paul-Swiji model. Okay. Paul-Swiji model, here there are only a few farms in oligopolistic market. But Conrad and Stackelberg model was based on duopoly market. Duopoly market means there are two farms, but in Paul Swiji model there are few farms. Few farms means more than two, less than 10. That is Paul Swiji model. Okay, here are the some assumption of the also here are the assumption of the model. First one, there are only a few farms in an oligopolistic market. Here in oligopolistic market, what happens? Only few farms are there, and farms are producing close substitute product. Suppose farm A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Suppose 10 farms are there. Five farms are there. They will have close substitute goods. Close substitute means let suppose I prefer tea. Tea can be of two types: Tata tea, Brook Bond. So two types tea are there. That are the close substitute. You can choose Brook Bond, or otherwise you can choose Tata tea. These are the close substitute. It is the second feature, second assumption. And the third one is the quality of the products remain constant, and the firms do not spend on advertising. Here, what happen? This firm doesn't do not spend on advertising, but in duopoly market or Cornell or Stackelberg model, what happen? The advertising cost are included. Or in monopolistic competition, what happen? Advertising cost is included. But in this model, in Paul Swigi model or King Demand Corp, it is also called as King Demand Corp. Okay. Then fourth assumption is that a set of prices of the product has already been determined, and these prices prevail in the market at present. The prices fixed by the farm prevail in the market. Already set price is fixed. Okay. Each farm believes that if it reduces the price of its product, the rival farms would follow this step. But if it increases the price, the rivals would not follow it. That means there are so many farms, then farm A increases the price, then the farm B will not increase the price, because increase in price leads to decline in demand. That's why what happen, only it follow when it declines price. Suppose farm A will decline the price, but the farm B will not decline the price, because sorry, the farm B will also decline the price, because it has to attract its customer on the basis that on the king demand curve. What happens, the farm has to follow the action of other farms. Okay, I have some PPT on this. I'll show you. Okay, start now. I'm just showing PPT here. Oligopoly. Okay, oligopoly PPT. Uh, okay, perfect view na. Okay, Conner model. I told you. In the king demand curve, I was telling about king demand curve. Here what happens? This is like the shape of king demand curve. Okay, Paul Swigi king demand curve. Here DD, capital DD is farm age output, whereas here a comparison between two market exist, DD and small capital DD and small dt. Okay, look at this figure carefully, so that I can have description of this figure. First, look at this king demand curve. King demand curve is because as the farm reduces or increases the price of its product, sometimes it reduces or sometimes it increases. When it increases the price of the product, when its expenditure increases, it will add expenditure on the price so that it can get profit. But the other farm A will increases the price, then the farm B will not increase price, because the cost of farm A increases, but the cost of farm B does not increase. That's why only the action of farm A is to increase price, but the reaction of B is nil, because here it has to look into the customer demand, so that in order to meet the customer demand, it will not increase the price of the product. The king demand corp is on the basis of that the firm reduces or increases the price of the product. The price of the product of the firm, uh, okay, the product of the firm, the product of the firm becomes relatively cheaper or dearer representatively than those of the other firm. Here, those firm increases price, other firm's price will cheaper for the customer. Then the customer of firm A will shift to the customer of firm B, because it has low price, cheaper. Every rational person, all being a rational person, always try to get lower price goods or cheaper goods. That's why he will shift from farm A product to farm B product. Suppose example is there. I told you that tea is concerned. Tata Tea, Brook Bond. The price of Tata Tea increases. It leads the customer to shift from to choose Brook bond, because price of Tata tea increases. That's why the consumer will shift to Brook bond tea, because it has the low price in comparison to Tata tea. That's why he will choose Brook bond tea. It is that's why it is the king demand curve exists. Okay. So, and another factor is, on the other hand, if a farm if a farm declines its price, suppose Tata tea product, the price of Tata tea declines, whereas Brook bond price is same, then the Brook bond tea owner will also decline the price, because it has to sustain in the market to attract its customer, or not to allow its customer to other Tata tea. That's why it will also declines its price to lower than or same level. That's why it can maintain its customer. Okay. At here in the figure, look at this. DD, capital D is the capital DD is the uh, demand curve of A output, sorry, A output, or small dd is fast B output. Okay. RD, capital R D, capital R and capital D, RD are the demand of sorry, at point P. You can have the point P. You all are able to watch, see na? Hello, am I audible now? Hello. Okay, look at the point P. At point P price, the demand is RD, DRD. Here, small d, capital R, capital D. It is the demand curve of firms. Okay, that's why it is a demand of both firms A and B. Small d is firm B. That's why DRD is the demand curve of, okay, demand curve for both farm A and farm B. Okay. Now here the figure. Next. Okay. Okay, analysis of king demand model. Once a demand curve model, in oligopolistic model, what happens? The property of the king demand curve as well as its significance are especially discussed. Is the here in the first place, demand curve or the average revenue curve is the has a king. Uh, king means this type of. This is the king. King, KINK, king. This is king. Sometimes it increases, sometimes it declines. Okay, the decision of the firm makes the king demand curve. Okay, this is the figure. Okay. uh, Next. Okay. Hmm. Cooperative behavior and prisoner's dilemma. Okay. Cooperative decision and prisoner's dilemma. In prisoner's dilemma is a game theory aspect, where prisoners means all everybody know prisoners mean bondi, or in the jail the prisoners are there. Suppose if crime is happen in the in a area, suppose two people does crime, farm Ram and Rahim, take the name Ram and Rahim. Do people uh, stole something from some stole money? Okay, stole money, and on that basis, Ram goes to the police that the police arrested both the people and ask question in different area. Suppose Ram is in different cell and Rahim in different cell. Here what happened? It has to ask question. Mr. Ram can accept the crime, whereas Rahim can not accept the crime, or uh, it can be a Rajasakshi, or a witness to see that Ram has committed this stealing. Okay, this time of dilemma or the confusion may happen on the basis that uh, someone accept the crime, whereas someone uh, accuse the uh, some other person. Okay, that is the confusionous dilemma. Here, cooperative behavior and pigeon's dilemma. Look at this topic here. Look at this figure here. Supernormal profit or normal profit, supernormal profit is at an cooperative behavior in oligopoly market is a situation when firms jointly decide the prices and output. Here what happened, there are told you the example that there are two thieves are there, but here what happens, there are two firms jointly decide that ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ କଣ କରିବେ, ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ଡିସାଇଡ କରିବେ କେତେ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ କୁ ରଖିବେ, ଆଉଟପୁଟ କେତେ କରିବେ, ହିୟର ଜଏଣ୍ଟଲି। ସେମିତି ମାନେ ଆମର ପ୍ରିଜନର୍ସ ଡିଲେମାରେ ହ୍ୱାଟ ହାପେନ୍ କି ଦୁଇଟା ଦୋଷୀ ମାନେ ଆରେଷ୍ଟେଡ ହେଲେ, ତାପରେ ସେ ମାନେ କଣ କରିବେ, ଦୋଷ ଆଉ ଜଣେ କଣ କହିବ, ରାମ କହିଲା କି ମୁଁ ଚୋରି କରିଛି, ରହିମ କହିପାରେ କି ନା ରାମ ଚୋରି କରିଛି ମୁଁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଦେଖିଛି, ସେ ରାଜସାକ୍ଷୀ ହେଇଯିବ, ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା କଣ ହବ, ଦୋଷଟା ତା ଉପରେ ବେଶୀ ପଡିବ, ତାକୁ ଅଧିକା ଦଣ୍ଡ ମିଳିବ। ଅର ମେ ବି ସେ ରାମ ଜାଣିନି ଯେ ରହିମ ତା ଉପରେ ଦୋଷ ଦେଇଛି, ତ ଦିସ୍ ଟାଇପ ଅଫ ଥିଙ୍ଗସ is called prisoner dilemma. Or in the economics, it has the major importance in the market sector, in the duopoly market, where two firms are there, the two firms jointly decide, or three cooperative behavior of the firm are cooperative. That means one firm cooperate each other. Suppose firm B, A and B are exist, firm B chooses some amount to produce, and firm A chooses to produce some amount, and it has fixed the price, and firm B also fixed its price. But by looking into each other, they can have jointly decision. That may be possible when they have decision, they have monopoly. Suppose they fix the price, Tata Tea price is fixed at 20 rupees. On the basis that Brookbond Tea also jointly fixed the price at 20, but the Brookbond company owner will decline his price and increase its output, then it will get more profit. Here this type of things may happen, and the farm will get super normal profit. This is the things, that's where QS output is produced, and price is high, so that your total revenue is greater than total cost, so that a farm will get maximum profit. Okay, here this super normal profit it will get. Then let's go to the comparison between perfect competition, monopoly competition, and monopolistic competition, as well as oligopoly market. Okay, next. Hello, am I audible now? Hello, hello, Sumit sir. Hello. Or you have example, suppose types of cooperative behavior. I forgot to tell you. Now let's discuss types of cooperative behavior. Cooperative behavior, you know, everyone know that in OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Country, countries like Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arab, it has the uh, oil, maximum oil. They form a cartel. That means they will jointly form a market. They will fix the price, they will fix the output. On that basis, what happen, the consumer will get losses. But what happen, the Saudi Arabia or Iraq, Iran, any company who have petroleum product, they will get maximum profit or super normal profit. That is called explicit collusion. in 1973 what happened, they formed the OPEC or Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. All the petroleum exporting countries jointly jointly mixed hand so that it can get profit. In 1973 it happens, they formed a cartel. Cartel means a illegal agreement between the company uh, which what happen, which reduces the consumer surplus and increases the producer surplus. Here what happen, cheating by a small firm has negligible effect, but this cartel formed by the industry did not work because some firm, suppose countries cheated the cartel and sell these petroleum product a lower rate. Okay, lower rate so that they can get profit. But that's why the uh, cartel has been dissolved. Okay, next one is tacit cooperation. When firms cooperate without any explicit agreement, it is called tacit cooperation. When firms cooperate without any explicit agreement, without any legal agreement, they cooperate each other. It is called tacit cooperation. Types of non-cooperative behavior. Non-cooperative behavior, when some country they were exporting petroleum product, they did a uh, did a they did a allegation to the cooperative company that they are doing wrong. On that basis, the following types are there: competition for market share. Okay, look at this. Firms under oligopoly always compete with each other for market share. They use various forms of non-price competition such as advertising, quality product to increase their market share. For example, in Delhi, major mobile services providers like Airtel, Idea compete for increase their mobile connection. Okay, now Jio has joined and Airtel, Jio has the perfect. That means they have the. Now you can have a perfect example of duopoly. Airtel company, Jio company. These are the two market, and Idea Vodafone already decreased because they are not in a market. They are not in a competition uh, because of offered by the Jio company, which ruined the business of Vodafone, Idea, and various various uh, telecom industry. Okay, then covert cheating. In oligopoly, what happened, because of huge market share, firms sell their product through contract. There is a contract. After contract, it can sell product. Na, large scale production and distribution is done through contract. A contract is signed between the owner and the customer, so that they can cheat another company and attract its customer. Okay. Next one is on the same theory. I told you that the figure sorry superior supernormal profit. Supernormal profit is attained in the oligopoly. Okay, then let's come to the comparison study. First one, comparison in perfect comparison. What happened? Uh, the price is low, output is high. But in monopoly, what happens? The price is high, output is low. But in monopolistic market, what happens? Both price is also high, output output is just mixed, and the equilibrium point are attained everywhere in the same condition. That is, MR is equal to MC, and MC cuts MR from below. That are condition is same for all. But in the duopoly market, what happened, or in monopolistic market, already I told you 10 uh, 9 features are there. Large number of seller. These things are exist in the perfect competition also. In perfect competition, large number of seller there. Monopoly, here single seller. In oligopoly, few seller or two seller, two to 10 seller. and product difference in perfect competition, product are homogeneous. But in monopoly market, what happens? Product are differentiated, and on the basis of differentiated product, it has various prices. I told you price discrimination is there due to degree of monopoly, and different price are charges different for the same product in a different group. The doctor treat rich person. I told you that the doctor treat rich person at higher price fees, whereas for the poor person it charges low price. That is the monopoly. But in oligopoly, what happened? Product differentiation is there. Here selling cost has most important significant role. Selling cost are those company who are advertises their product in a efficient manner or to attract customer. When the advertisement is attractive, the customer will attract to the product, and they will purchase that goods very much. Okay. um, huh. Next feature is free entry and exit. In case of perfect competition, there are free entry and exit. Anyone can enter to the market, and any existing firm can exit from the market. That means jone aram se jai paribo aur bahari paribo market. But what happened in the monopoly market? Only in the monopoly market, strictly restricted to the new seller and strictly restricted to exit from the seller. That means he has the monopoly power. He cannot leave the market, and the new firm will not enter to the market in monopoly. Okay. Then third one is monopolistic competition. In case of monopolistic competition, what happen? Freedom to entry is easy. Okay. Exit is difficult. Anyone can easily enter to the market, and exit and difficult to exit from the market. That's why here probability to enter new businessman is rarely found. Okay. Some barriers is there. So license product is you have to patent right, or you have to give capital investment should be higher, so that enter is very much difficult, and exit is very easy. Anyone can exit from the market easily, but entry is restricted. New firm cannot enter easily in the monopolistic competition. But in oligopoly or duopoly market, there are two firms. Here also entry and exit is difficult. Okay. uh, and the third one is next is here perfect competition, perfect knowledge about market condition. In case of perfect competition, what happen? The knowledge about the product is perfect. That means the seller have perfect knowledge, the buyers have knowledge. That means the seller ମାନେ ସେ ଯିଏ ବିକୁଛି ସେ ତା ପାଖରେ ଜଣା ଅଛି ଯେ ଏଇଟା ଏତେ ପ୍ରାଇସ ରେ ମିଳିବ, ଏଇଟା ଏଇ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିର, ସେଇଟା ସେ ଯିଏ ବିକୁଛି ସେ ତାକୁ ବି ଜଣା ଅଛି, ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଯିଏ କିଣୁଛି ତାକୁ ବି ଜଣା ଅଛି। କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଜାଗାରେ କଣ ହଉଛି, ଆମର ମୋନୋପୋଲିଷ୍ଟିକ କମ୍ପିଟିସନରେ there is lack of perfect knowledge about market condition. ତ ସେଲର ଜାଣିନି କେତେ ମାନେ କେତେ ପ୍ରାଇସ ଫିକ୍ସ ହେଇଛି, କଷ୍ଟମର ଜାଣିନି, ତ ସେ ସେଲର କଣ କରିବ, ପ୍ରାଇସ ଟା ବଢେଇ ଦେଇ ପାରିବ ମନମୁଖୀ ହେଲା। ଯେମିତି ମନୋପୋଲିରେ ହୁଏ। ମନୋପୋଲିରେ କଣ ହୁଏ କି ସେ ମାନେ ପର୍ସନ ଟୁ ପର୍ସନ ସେ ପ୍ରାଇସ ଟା ଚାର୍ଜ କରେ। ଯେମିତି ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଡକ୍ଟର, ଲୟର, ଡକ୍ଟର ମାନେ କଣ କରିବେ, ରିଚ୍ ପର୍ସନ ମାନେ ଧନୀ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଚାର୍ଜ ବେଶୀ କରିବେ, ଗରିବ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ କମ ଚାର୍ଜ କରିବେ। ସେମିତି ଅନ୍ ଦି ବେସିସ୍ ଅଫ place to place it differ in the monopoly market. Monopoly market ରେ କଣ ହୁଏ ଯେ place to place there are two market. Suppose Bargarh, Sundargarh, Bhubaneswar, when three markets are there. କୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ମାନେ ବରଗଡ଼ରେ ଇଜିଲି ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଅଛି, କୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଇଜିଲି ଅଛି। ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ଇଜିଲି ମିଳିବ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷର ପ୍ରାଇସ ଟା କମ ରହିବ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରୁ ସପୋଜ କୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟି ଆମେ ଅର୍ଡର କଲା, ମାନେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ କଲା ବରଗଡ଼କୁ, ଆଉ ବରଗଡ଼ରେ ବିକିବ ମାନେ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଦାମଟା ବେଶୀ ହେବ ହେଲା। ତ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ମାନେ ମୋନୋପୋଲିରେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ମାନେ ସରପ୍ଲସ୍ ମାନେ according to place the price differ. Okay. Then here in the perfect competition, average revenue, demand curve is known, supply curve is known. But in monopoly market, only demand curve is known, the supply curve is not known. That means supply cannot be in supply is indeterminate. Okay, but in monopolistic market, what happen? Group equality combination of all firms are there, so that here aggregate average revenue uh, is the demand curve, and supply curve here also indeterminate. Okay, but in the duopoly, what happen? The farm know the supply curve, because they know that 50 quintal. Example is that I told you that 50 quintal will produced by farm A. He will choose. So he has the knowledge to supply 50 quintal of product. That means supply it has supply curve knowledge in in duopoly market. Okay. Mm, then anyone can ask anything, any doubt? You can ask anything, question, doubt. Any doubt? Any doubt? You can ask me. Okay, you can ask me anything. You have any doubt? You can, or you can put in chat box if it is not audible easily. Uh, কার যদি কিছু ডাউট আছে, you can ask me. Hello, am I audible না? ଶୁଭା ଯାଉଛି?
Yes.
ହଁ, ତ କାହାର କିଛି ଡାଉଟ୍ ଅଛି ଯଦି ପଚାରି ପାର ଆରାମସେ। ଷ୍ଟେକଲବର୍ଗ ମଡେଲ ବିଷୟରେ ଆଉ ଥରେ। ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଷ୍ଟେକଲବର୍ଗ ମଡେଲ ଅଛି। ଷ୍ଟେକଲବର୍ଗ ମଡେଲ, okay, I'll tell you. Stackelberg model, there are three model. I told you that Conrad model, it is based on duopoly model, and Stackelberg model is also based on two farm is there, that is also duopoly farm. In Conrad model, before you want to know Stackelberg model, first I will tell you that Conrad duopoly model है ना. Then you will have knowledge about the Stackelberg model. Okay, here in Conrad model, what were the feature? That there are two farms to produce homogeneous or indistinguishable goods, and barrier to enter and exit. Anyone can, that means there are two farms, and neither new farm cannot enter to the market, or the existing farm cannot exit from the market. One market for the product good. Okay, collusive behavior is prohibited. Here no cartel formation is there. That means the product are chosen by the two farm are simultaneously at the same time, they will choose the output. Okay, they will choose the output, that it will suppose farm A and farm B. Farm A নিয়ে যাও, farm B নিয়ে যাও ହେଲା। farm A decide কলা যে সে আউটপুট মানে একা সাଙ୍ଗরে ফার্ম এ আর ফার্ম বি চুজ করিবে, সেইটা হলা কর্নড মডেল ହେଲା। কিন্তু স্টেকলবর্গ মডেলটা হচ্ছে যে ফার্ম এ চুজ কলা পরে ফার্ম বি চুজ করিব, তো সে বেনিফিশিয়াল কিଏ ରହିବ? ফার্ম বি, কাହିଁକି ନା ସେ ତାର ডিসিজনটা পরে নেই পারিব। according to action of farm A, it can have its reaction. তো স্টেকলবর্গ মডেলটা it lies in its first mover advantage feature। মানে ଆମେ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଆମେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଅଛି, ଡେଙ୍ଗା ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ଠେଙ୍ଗା। ତ ଯିଏ ଆଗ ଗଲା, ତାପରେ ଯିଏ ମାନେ ଯିଏ ଆଗରେ ଥାଏ ତା ଉପରେ ଟିକେ ବେଶୀ ଇଏ ପ୍ରେସର ଥାଏ। ତ ସେମିତି ଆମର ଫାର୍ମ କଥା ଷ୍ଟେକଲବର୍ଗ ମଡେଲରେ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଯେ ফার্ম এ ফার্ম বি দুইটা ফার্ম অଛନ୍ତି। ফার্ম এ যদি প্রথমে প্রডকশন কলা, মে বি সে ঘাটারে রহিপারে, তো ফার্ম বি কোণ করিব, সে ঘাটারে রহিলা যদি ইয়ে কোণ করিব, আউটপুটটা কম করিব ହେଲା। বি ফার্ম এ প্রডকশন করেদেলা 50 কুইন্টাল, তো দেখিলা ডিমান্ড তো সেই হিসাবে হেলানি, তো যাদ্ୱାରା তার ক্ষতি হইপারে। तो से कौन कर फार्म बी टा देखिकिना से कौन कर फार्म ए प्रोडक्शन माने जेहेतु माने प्रॉफिट टा कमी जाउची से देखुची लॉस रे रहउची ये कौन कर प्रोडक्शन कम करिवो जा द्वारा कि माने ये ता प्रोडक्ट रो माने लॉस ही परिबनी माने से प्रॉफिट रे रही परिबो दैट इज ऑल टेकलबर्ग मॉडल ओके तो एई जगह रे आ गुटे कथा माने मु कहूची जेते बेले कोन हुए माने व्हेन ए फार्म ए विल इंक्रीज द प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट सर चैट बॉक्स रे गुटे क्वेश्चन आसला भल से देखा गलानी ये ए फार्म कहीं की फास्ट चूज करिवो बी फास्ट कहीं की चूज करि परिबोनी तो हमरो माने एठी माने गुटे तांको भितर गुटे एग्रीमेंट हेची माने जे ए फार्म सेटा ए हो बी हो जे हो जणे माने प्रथमे चूज करिवो तो आरो फार्म टा जो अछि हमें ए बी नै न पारु तमे नै पारे दीटा फार्म अछंती गोटे फार्म चूज कला तो आरो फार्म परे चूज करिवो एका संगे चूज करिवोनी काहे ना जे गुटे कन्स्टेबल डे इटा गुटे assumption is there that the each farm chooses a quantity to produce only once and एटी कौन होची हमर फार्म फार्म ए चूज करिवो तापर फार्म बी और तमे कहि परिवो फार्म बी भी आगो करि परिवो फार्म ए चूज करि परिवो तो एई जगह रे कौन होची माने गवर्नमेंट जो फॉर्मेस माने गुटे एठी ए स्टेकलबर्ग मॉडल रे गुटे assumption is there that फास्ट जे गुटे इंट्रोड्यूस फार्म टे इंट्रोड्यूस करिवो सपोज मु नुआ फार्म टे माने स्टार्ट कली तो मु ही प्रथमे प्रोडक्शन करिवि तो मो देखा दुखी आउ जने फार्म एंटर करिवो तो से कोन हबो मोर आउटपुट धदियो गुटे मु 50 क्विंटल रो मु प्रोडक्शन कली हला तो मो पछरे जे आसिला देखला कि मोर जदी प्रॉफिट होची से करिवो कोन करिवो से बेसी प्रोडक्शन करिवो काइना मोर प्रॉफिट होची माने तारो भी प्रॉफिट हबो किंतु जदि मु प्रथमे जेतेबेले स्टार्ट कली मोर जदि क्षति हैला से कोन करिवो से कमे देबो तो सेमती प्रथमे इंडस्ट्री रे कोन हुए माने फार्म माने तो एका संगे आसी पारदिने तो स्टेकलबर्ग मॉडल कहूची कि दीटा फार्म एग्जिस्ट करंती तो प्रथमे जने इनोवेट कला नुआ आइडिया करकिना नुआ प्रोडक्ट कला तापरे आउ जने फॉलो करिवो इन द सेंस दैट एका संगे से एंट्री करलानी जने पखरे नॉलेज से स्टार्ट कर देला प्रोडक्शन हला परे आरो जनटा कोन कले सेटा देखि कि नाही से करि पारिबो हला तो फार्म ए चूज करि पारे फार्म बी जदी हे पारे प्रथमे गुटे फार्म आसिला तापरे दी नंबर फार्म टा गुटे नेक्स्ट आसिला हला so that is the Stackelberg model here what happens it can increase the price or decrease the price तो कौन करिवो धर दिया जो मु जदे इंडस्ट्री स्टार्ट करली तो मोर प्रोडक्शन 50 क्विंटल फिक्स करछि प्राइस टा जदियो गुटे यूनिट पई लेखा माने 1 केजी पई लिखि दे फिक्स करछि जदियो 10 टंका तो मो प्रोडक्ट टा चलिला नै तो से कौन करिवो प्रोडक्ट टा आउटपुट टा से कमे दबो हला तो सेटा हे पारे तो ये कौन कला एटा गुटे हला तो मोर आ गुटे कथा भी हे पारे मोर जदी 10 टंका रे चलिला मु जदी प्राइस टा बढ़ाई देली हला तो कौन कर से न्यू इंडस्ट्री कौन कर जितने प्रोडक्शन करिवो कौन हबा तो मो प्रोडक्ट को देखिबो कि केते प्रॉफिट होउची माने बेसी प्रॉफिट होउची से बेसी प्रोडक्शन करिवो बेसी प्रोडक्शन कला माने कौन हबो से प्राइस टा ये 10 टंका रखी ये 20 कर देला दियो प्रथमे जे इंडस्ट्री करछि से 10 टंका जो फिक्स करछि से 15 टंका कर देला हला 15 टंका कर देला माने सेकंड फार्म कौन करिवो से 15 टंका न करिकी मे बी से बढ़ाइबोनी पैसाटा से जदी पढ़ाई पैसाटा बढ़ाई दबो कौन हम प्रोडक्टा चलबनी तो से कस्टमर को एट्राक्ट कर आकर्षित कर कौन कर से प्राइसटा कमे दब है कितु जो ये बढ़े दूचे से कमेबनी ना कन्स्टांट रखा और कमे दब है मत लगुनि कहीं भी माने रेशनल फार्म हिसाब से कहीं भी पैसा कमेबी से जमी अच्छी से जेहेतु बढ़ेदेला ये कन्स्टांट रखिबो है यहाँ हो पारे आ गोटे जो प्राइस डिक्लाइन कला फार्म ए जदि प्राइसटा डिक्लाइन कला तो फार्म बी कौन करिवो से जो डिक्लाइन कला ये भी डिक्लाइन करिवो काई ना से जेहेतु लॉस रे रहउची बोली कि ना से कमेची तो से कस्टमर या को जो सेकंड रे जे एंट्री कला से कौन करिवो देखिवो तार प्रोडक्ट कम चलुची सेति से प्राइस कमे दिची ये कौन करिवो आहुरी कम प्राइस करकिना से प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च करिवो हला तो जदि किसी डाउट अछि पचारि पारो free to ask anything related to monopolistic cannot stable model or switching model. Okay. सुमित सर आउ के क्वेश्चन पचारिबे कि
प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन दे देले कि कोन आसी पारे किछि
ना ना प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन मु देनी ए पर्यंत से माने जदी डाउट पचारिबे पचारंतु मु प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन तो दे देबे बे
कोन प्रकार क्वेश्चन
हां मैं भी मु कह दउजी फर्स्ट प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन में भी what is monopolistic market and what are the feature of monopolistic market. Okay, then in the short run a monopolistic firm will get why a monopolistic firm cannot get normal profit. It may be a question. And or another question may be in short run a monopolist firm will monopoly firm what a monopolist firm get. Here maybe question arises that a firm in short run explain the short run monopolistic output decision and price decision. Then another question may be in long run firm's decision of monopolistic firm decision in the long run. You have to explain the normal profit. Okay, in the long run it gets normal profit na. So you have to explain long in this question you have to explain only normal profit. First of all this you have to first explain the equilibrium condition of monopolistic market. First condition is that MR is equal to MC, MC cuts MR from below. That is the two conditions you have to write and write a figure, draw the figure that cuts MR cuts MC cuts MR. You have to write and then you have to write normal profit. You have to write in the long run. Okay. Then another question in the oligopoly market. What explain oligopoly market and explain the role of selling cost which has major role in the no, what are the role of selling cost in the oligopoly market or in corner model you can ask it can ask. Then you have to write what is oligopoly, what is the selling cost already I explained you that selling cost advertisement cost is there and various expenses are there and salary of the market agent are there that are included in the selling cost and various things I explain you have to write there in the selling cost. Then explain three model Conrad model, Stackelberg model, Paul Sweary model in a briefly. Then you can explain the three model. Here in the question arises the Stackelberg model, Paul Sweary model, or it differently also it can ask that what is Conrad model. It can ask Conrad model, what is Conrad model, and how Conrad model is different from Stackelberg model. It can ask. Okay, and it can also ask what is king demand curve or what is Paul Sweary model. Any alternative question is there that what is Paul Sweary model or what is king demand curve. You have to explain the assumption as well as figure and explain the figure. Okay, then another question, what is cooperative behavior and prisoner's dilemma. You have to write how two farms how the behavior of two farms join they cooperate each other. What happened to market যদি ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ନିଜ ନିଜ ଭିତରେ ଯଦି କୋଅପରେସନ କରିବେ ମାନେ ସହମତିରେ ବିଜନେସ କରିବେ ଯାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମର କନଜ୍ୟୁମର ଲସ୍ ହବ ଆଉ ପ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସର ଗେନ୍ ହବ ହେଲା ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ ମିଳିବ ସୁପର ନର୍ମାଲ ପ୍ରଫିଟ ତ that is the question what is cooperative behavior and prisoner's dilemma. These are the probable question. Okay, anything you can ask any doubt related to present topic or these are the probable question. Okay, next class will discuss factor market and pricing decision. That is the unit fifth I think block 2. Okay. ସୁମିତ ସାର୍ ଆଉ କିଛି କେହି ପଚାରିବେ କି ନାହିଁ ବୋଧେ?
ओके सर क्लास कंक्लूड करता हूँ
ओके देन थैंक यू नेक्स्ट क्लास हमें फैक्टर मार्केट एंड प्राइसिंग डिसीजन टा पढ़िबा हला ओके थैंक यू